All right, so now we're going to talk about how to do your arrival and your loaded calls. So on the second tile over, it says loads, and then it has a little truck by it. We're going to tap that. Now, if you look at the screen, right now I have 0 pre-plans. I have 1 load available for me to do. Now, if I would have a pre-plan and I accept the pre-plan, it would go down into waiting. So we're going to tap on available for a load that I'm able to do. Now this is the cover page. This is kind of like the quick view of the load. This load picks up in Pataskala, Ohio and goes to New Ulm, Minnesota, and you can see the date and times on the right hand side. So if you tap anywhere in this gray area, you can go in and you can see the rest of the load information. You can scroll down, you'll see the pickup time, the delivery time, you can see the PO numbers, you can see if it's a preloaded trailer, and it'll give you your loaded and empty miles. Now, if the load looks good, all you got to do now, you see that blue button at the bottom? Slide it to the right. Another screen will pop up and you're going to tell your dispatcher you're going to begin your trip. You're ready to start your trip. So we're going to hit send. So now we're going to hit that back arrow key at the top. Once you have began your trip, it's going to move it down to in transit. See, there's 1 load in transit. That's always going to be the load that you are currently on. So we're going to tap on that. Again, you see the cover page, so you tap anywhere in the gray, and now the load information will come up and you can scroll down. Now, if you're going to use our directions, there's a blue circle on the right that says directions. We can tap on that, and that will take us right into Copilot, and it will add the the shipper's name, and it'll pull up your trip, and then when you're ready to go, you would hit that green circle. So now we're going to hit that top arrow at the left. So now we have driven to the shipper. So when we arrive the shipper, so at the bottom, there's a blue bar again. Do you see in the bold right above that blue button? It says where we're going to. We're going to Pataskala. So once we arrive there, we slide that blue button to the right, and then we hit send. So now we have told dispatch you are at the shipper. Now, if you notice, the button at the bottom now is red. Red means you're going to have to fill information out. So now we slide that bar back to the left. And now you have to put in the information, your bill of lading, your seal, the weight, the pieces. If it's a drop trailer, if it's a pickup trailer, you should always have a trailer number and pickup trailer. If you're a reefer division driver, you'll add the temperature, and then you can leave a comment up to 28 characters if you need to send something. And then at the top, you would hit send, and now you tell your driver manager you're heading to the receiver. Now, if you look at the bottom, it's J&R Schugel in New Ulm, Minnesota. That's the next location. If you're going to use our directions, you would scroll up, push the blue button, and it'll pull the new directions into the dispatch. Now, once you arrive the receiver, all you got to do again is slide that bar across the bottom. There's no more macros for arrival or empty or loaded calls. It's all you push, slide the bottom, and then you push send. So now if you notice, the button is red. So that means we got to fill information out again. So when we're empty, we would slide that button to the left, and then we scroll up and we would write down, was the seal intact? Dropped the trailer? Did you pick up a trailer? Fuel level. The fuel level is your truck fuel level. So you would tap on the fuel level. And right now I got 5/8 of a tank of fuel. So I would hit 5. 8 is full, 1 is empty. So I have 5/8 of a tank of fuel. And then I would hit send. So now I have completed my load. I am not ready to scan my documents yet, so I'm going to hit done. Now I'm going to hit the back arrow key twice at the top. So now if you notice, it moved it down into ready to scan. This is where I'll go to scan my paperwork. So when I'm ready, I'll hit ready to scan, and then I'll hit the gray area to go into the load. And then up on top, the second one from the left says scan documents. Now I'll tap on ready to scan tap to scan documents. So this will open up the camera and you're able to scan your documents. This will be an auto capture. So you hold the document over, it'll detect it, and then it'll accept it. And then it'll ask you if it's clear, and then you can go to the next screen if you need to crop it, and then you type what type of document that it is. So we're going to hit that back arrow key at the bottom, and then we're going to hit done. And if we hit that back arrow key one more time on the top left, so now once you have scanned your documents, it's going to be a black check mark up here by this little scanner printer. So that tells you you have scanned your paperwork. Now, what it also does, if we go out to the main menu, it'll send a confirmation in the bell and you have the confirmation number right there. You do not have to wait 15 minutes anymore to go back in to get your confirmation number. Now we're going to go back into loads one more time. And now in ready to scan, these will sit in there for 30 days. You're able to go back into it and check it to see if there's an issue. If accounting says they didn't receive a page, you can go in and actually see if you sent it, and then you can rescan it. So now we're going to hit that back arrow key. Now we're going to go into Copilot. So Copilot, you can do one of two ways. You can go through the loads to fill the information, but here's another cute trick that we can do now. So let's go back to the main menu and look at our fuel solution. So if we go into the messages and look at where we're supposed to fuel, we're going to tap on the third one down, which has our fueling. So we are to fuel at the Flying J in Knoxville. Okay, so I know I'm going to spend the night at the Flying J in Knoxville also. So you hit that back arrow key at the top, and then you go back to the main menu and you go into Copilot. Now, once you go into Copilot, you would tap on that search, the 3 bars up on top, and we need to clear our previous trip out. So we're going to clear our trip, and then we're going to hit cancel route. We're going to hit yes. So now it puts that little black search magnifying glass there. So if we tap on that, and then on the bottom right, there's 3 dots. We're going to tap on the 3 dots. We're going to go into company places. When you first go into here, it'll take about a day for company places to be available. And then we're going to hit on nearby. Right now it shows truck stops near where I'm at, but I want to go to Knoxville. So I'm going to click on that nearby and click on other city. Now I'm going to type Knoxville where it says enter city. So you see it on the right, you see Knoxville, Tennessee, so we can grab that, tap on it, and now it pulls up all the truck stops by Nashville or Knoxville, Tennessee. So if we open up the screen a little bit and scroll down, we grabbed it, and then it'll automatically pull the directions in. Now you can use this if you plan your trip and you know you're going to make it as far as the pilot in Knoxville, or if you know you're going to make it to our drop lot. Our drop lots, our yards are already in this program. Now, if you hit that back arrow key and you want to clear trip, so now you can hit that search bar. And if once you're in that search, go to them three dots at the bottom. And so now the shop has told you go to the Kenworth in McDonough, Georgia. So we're going to tap on truck services and we're going to scroll down and it should be repair for, we'll grab any truck services at the top. So that'll probably be a little easier to do. And then type nearby. And then we're going to other city and you can type McDonough, Georgia. So it's the third one down on the right. We'll grab it. Now we hit any type of services, so it's going to give all the fuel stations. But if we keep scrolling down, you will see the Kenworth. This is a quick way. Instead of having you sit there and Google it on your phone, what is the address? This is just a quick way for you to choose it. So we're going to go back out to the main menu now. And the main thing to remember, if you need to leave your truck and get in another truck, or say you're going on home time and leaving the truck on the yard, you want to make sure you log out. So in the upper right hand corner, there's a person in a window. We're going to tap on that little window. We're going to hit log out. It's going to ask you to log out of hours of service first. So you go to hours of service. I want to tap on HOS or tap on my name, I'm sorry, and then hit log out. It's going to want me to verify my logs. So I'm going to go down and click verify all. Agree. And then I want to stay off duty, verify log out. Then I want to hit log out again. It's very important you log out of your tablet. We've already had one driver thinking he was logging in, but he was actually, another driver was still logged into it, and he logged into the hours of service, and it was the other driver's information. The one thing nice, if you log out of one truck and go to another, all of your load information, all of your messages will pull over, so you do not lose them with the new tablet and the new truck number. All right, that ends the recording. Thank you and have a good day.